it's been a great honor, I think, and with that honor and comes a lot of responsibility as well. I've always maintained, in fact I tweeted that as well, that with that award comes a lot of responsibility, being a more responsible citizen and try and make this country a better place to live, because I think it's a great honor and couldn't have been a better honor. Plus obviously my parents were there, so which makes it even more special, and my dad couldn't attend when I got Arjun Award, so he was there this time around, so it made it even more special.
You said it like Spider-Man with great responsibility, with great awards like great responsibility. So do we see you in public service next?
Look, there are quite a lot of rumors on that front, but I haven't thought about it because it's a completely different field, and obviously I need to speak to my family as well, but I haven't actually thought about it. Just got Padma Shri 2 days back, so obviously let's see, I'm still doing commentary, so really want to see where it goes, because haven't really given it a thought.
Yeah, but Gautam, just an extension of that, IPL is coming around the corner, World Cup, so the next few months, what are you looking at in terms of just media work or any other way to be associated with the game now?
Yeah, obviously doing commentary, and obviously I've got a contract with Stars, so that has been a little interesting as well. I've just got into the commentary box. I've enjoyed a lot working with Star, because they've been very professional, they've been fabulous as well. So yes, IPL, obviously I'm going to be associated with the game, not actively, but yes, from the commentary point of view, so that is something which is really exciting, and plus I've got a great bunch of people to work with, and we've got Lakshman there, Harbhajan's worked, and there's Jatin as well, so it's been great fun till now. I've just started doing it, so hopefully I can continue doing that as well. भाई साहब रूमर्स तो मैंने भी सुने, बट अभी तक ऐसा कुछ सोचा नहीं है, बिकॉज बहुत डिफरेंट फील्ड है, बहुत अभी तक पूरी ज़िंदगी क्रिकेट खेली है और क्रिकेट के अलावा कुछ और किया नहीं है, प्लस सारी फैमिली से बात करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज सब एक पेज पे होने ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज मैंने जिन भी लोगों से सुना है कि राजनीति में बहुत चीज़ें बदल जाती हैं, आपकी लाइफ बदल जाती है, प्लस आई हैव गॉट अ यंग फैमिली, आई हैव गॉट 2 little ones, so I really want to spend time with them as well. I've hardly spent time because I was playing at that time, so it's going to be a big challenge, so I haven't actually thought about it, so let's see.
Gautam, your opinion on whether India should be playing Pakistan in the World Cup or not after what's happened in Pulwama and the terror attack, in light of that, do you think the India versus Pakistan World Cup match should happen?
See, this is what BCCI needs to decide, and I've always maintained that there can't be conditional bans. Either you got to ban Pakistan from everything, or you got to open everything with Pakistan. Plus what has happened in Pulwama is absolutely not acceptable, and I think I'm sure it's going to be difficult for India to boycott in ICC tournaments, but yes, they're already not playing Pakistan in bilaterals. The maximum you can do is stop playing Asia Cup as well. That is what I believe in, because that is something which is not a commitment. ICC World Cup, obviously, if India decides, England has decided in 2003, if I am not mistaken, that they didn't go to Zimbabwe, and they had actually given those 2 points forfeited. So if anything, India, if BCCI decides that India should not play against Pakistan, so they should be mentally ready, and I think the entire country should be mentally ready to give those 2 points to Pakistan. So I feel that it can't be a conditional ban. If you decide to take the strong decision, you take that, but then there could be repercussions as well. That then no media should blame the Indian team, that if India decides to boycott, India decides to forfeit that game, that if India do not qualify for the semi-finals, then I think the entire media and the entire country should back the Indian cricket team, because there could be different reactions as well. So I'm sure it is up to BCCI to decide. That's what I'm saying. I think the entire country needs to be on the same page, which is very important. And before taking such a big decision, because that is, it's not a small event, it's a World Cup. So after that, I hope that media and even common man should not start blaming the Indian cricket team that they've not been able to qualify for the semi-finals and that kind of stuff as well. So I feel that, I think till the time the entire country and the media is not on the same page, I think it's going to be a difficult decision for BCCI to make.
One question on Fun Gauge, will it be a platform feeder for the BCCI tournament?
I hope so. I hope so. It's difficult. It's difficult to say that's going to be a feeder, but I hope so, because ultimately you want a good talent to come forward as well and try and achieve their dreams, because that is the ultimate aim of a platform like Fun Gauge is. So I'm sure that if there's some actual real talent, they might end up go on to play for their state, and eventually go on to play for the country or even the IPL as well. So that is what I'm hoping for, and let's see, it's still a long way to go.
Gautam, you are one player who has never refrained from taking the stand that country comes first. When it comes to cricket also, it's very close to your heart. Given the choice between, as she was asking you, you said that the country should rally behind the entire stand, and there should be one stand. Given the circumstances, even if you lose, or as you appeal to the media as well, what would be your personal choice?
See, my personal choice is that there's nothing wrong in forfeiting the game as well. 2 points are not that important. Ultimately, the country that's important, those 40 or 41 soldiers who've lost their lives are far more important than those 2 points. But my point is that if India decides to forfeit those 2 points, then the entire country should back the Indian cricket team, even if they don't qualify for the semi-finals, or in fact, even if India has to play Pakistan in the World Cup final. If you let go of that World Cup final, I think the country should be ready for it, because there should not be any backlash where certain section of society starts saying that you can't compare sports to politics and all that kind of a stuff as well. So I feel that, my personal opinion, there's nothing wrong in forfeiting 2 points, because for me, I think jawans are far more important, lives are far more important than any cricket game.
Gautam, I have a question, what you rightly said, but there has been a backlash in the international sporting community where tournaments have been withdrawn from India because they are saying that Pakistan has not been socially ostracized or internationally ostracized. So the loser in this case has been India. Asian Wrestling Championship have been taken away. 2 Olympic quota places in shooting we lost because we didn't give visa to Pakistan shooters. So basically there is a possibility that India as a sporting nation can be ostracized.
See, that's what I'm saying. All of us needs to be on the same page. All of us needs to decide this, that is sports more important or lives are more important as well. For me, I think, as I just maintained, I'm all for, if India has to face the backlash, even from the International Sporting Federation, they should be absolutely prepared for it. But there should not be any conditional bans that you stop. India should not play Pakistan only in bilateral, or there should be conditional bans as well. So I think, for me, I've already maintained this, that country is far more important, the sentiment of this country is far more important than any other activity, whether it's Bollywood, whether it's sports, whether it's art or anything, or culture. For me, I think country comes first. So if we have to face that backlash, if we get boycotted in certain events or in other sports as well, we should be absolutely ready to do that.
But if you had been an active player, Gautam, would you still...
I would have absolutely said the same thing, and I do believe, and I think that is what my personal decision is. Rest is up to other individuals as well, because I feel that sentiment is far more important and will always remain far more important than any sporting event.